Binigyan ka ng pressure, tapos pinapakuha yung height ng column ng liquid. Okay. Halimbawa, sa point na to, yung pressure sa point na to is gamma H, di ba? Okay, given yung pressure dito sa point. Ngayon, gusto nating makuha yung H, yung height ng column of liquid that will produce that same amount of pressure. So, from this equation, P is equal to gamma H, pwede nating laruin, ito na yung H. H is equal to P over gamma, and alam ko, familiar kayo dito sa P over gamma, that is the pressure head. This is the definition of pressure head. Height of a column of the fluid that is needed to produce the pressure P. Okay, so usually makikita niyo yung pressure head na yan sa Bernoulli's equation, di ba? Palaging may P over gamma doon. So, huwag kayong magalala, darating din tayo dyan sa Bernoulli's equation. Okay, next. Convert the pressure head of liquid A to the pressure head of liquid B. Okay, importante ito, yung pag-convert ng pressure head of liquid A, po-convert mo into equivalent height ng liquid B. Kasi, pag yung problems, halimbawa, closed tank or open tank, pero multiple layers of liquid, okay, yung usual na solution doon, i-convert mo siya into equivalent single liquid para madaling ma-solve. Okay? So, importante yung pag-convert ng pressure head. Halimbawa, may given na height ng column ng liquid A. Ngayon, i-convert natin siya into equivalent height ng liquid B if yung liquid mo is liquid or fluid mo is liquid B na. Ibig sabihin nun, ano yung magiging equivalent height ng liquid B that will produce the same amount of pressure dun sa bottom ng column of liquid A. Okay? So, ganun yan. Ngayon, para madali natin i-convert, okay? Kahit isang tingin lang, makakonvert natin yan. I-equate natin yung pressure dito sa dalawang ilalim. Okay? Dito muna tayo sa ilalim ng A. Yung pressure dyan is gamma ng liquid A multiplied by height ng liquid A. Okay, equal. Yung pressure naman dito sa ilalim ng B, that is gamma ng liquid B times height ng liquid B. Okay. Di ba yung gamma ng liquid A, that is equal to specific gravity of liquid A multiplied by gamma of water. Ayan. Okay? Times height of liquid A. Yung gamma ng B naman, that is equal to Sg ng liquid B multiplied by gamma of water times Hb. So, bale, cancel yung gamma ng water. Diba? Cancel siya. Oh. Tapos, rearrange natin. Yung kinukuha natin dito is height ng liquid B. So, bale, yung Sg ng B, tapon natin dun sa baba. Oh. So, yung equation, magiging Sg ng A, ito siya, over Sg ng B times height ng A. So, madali lang siya i-convert. Bale, yung given na height ng A, i-multiply mo lang siya ng ratio of Sg nung dalawang liquids. Yung Sg, may standard values tayo kung hindi man given sa problem. So, madali lang mag-convert. So, bale, pwede ka lang magkamali kung magbaliktad mo yung Sg nung A tsaka B. Yung A malagay mo sa baba. Ngayon, para hindi mo siya mabaliktad, ito yung tatandaan nyo. Yung conversion is from liquid A to liquid B. A to B. Dapat Sg ng B sa baba. Tandaan nyo na. Oil to water, dapat Sg ng water sa baba. Water to mercury, dapat Sg ng mercury sa baba. Okay? So, ganyan yung pag-convert ng pressure head. Okay? Try natin. Problem number 2. Okay, solve natin number 2. The closed tank is filled with water and is 5 meters long, perpendicular dito sa figure natin. The pressure gauge on the tank reads 50 kPa. Determine the height H in the open water column. Okay? So, bale, meron kang closed container. Meron kang tube na nakakonect at this point dun sa container and may height ng liquid dun sa tube. Okay. Ngayon, yung 50 kPa, yun yung pressure dito sa top. Yung nasa loob na part ng top. Okay. At this point, the pressure is 50 kPa. So, para ma-solve natin, kailangan natin ng pressure dun sa surface ng water. Di ba yung gamma ng air is 12 newtons per cubic meter? Okay. Kaya lang, ito tandaan nyo. Pag yung air sa loob ng closed container, may kasama siyang liquid. Okay? Ine-neglect mo yung weight ng air. So, bakit in-neglect natin yung weight ng air? Tingnan nyo to Ano ba yung gamma ng water? That is 9.81 kilonewtons per cubic meter. Ano naman yung gamma ng air? That is 0.012 kilonewtons per cubic meter. Sobrang liit nung gamma ng air na kahit i-consider mo siya sa solution natin, masyadong maliit yung difference. So para madali lang yung solution natin, ine-neglect natin yung weight ng air. And in-assume natin na weightless yung air, di ba 50 yung pressure dito? Kung weightless yung air, yung pressure dito is also 50. Dito 50, dito 50, 50, 50, 50. At any point dito sa airspace, pare-pares na 50 yung pressure, including the surface of water. Okay? So, tandaan nyo na, in-neglect nyo yung weight ng air pag may kasama na siyang liquid. Okay? Kasi masyado maliit yun. Ayan. Halimbawa, wala yung 50 kPa. Wala kang pressure ng air, wala kang pressure dito sa air. Okay? So, what is the pressure at the surface of water? Di ba zero? Kasi wala kang pressure. Okay. Paano kung may 50 kPa na pressure ng air? Ano yung pressure sa surface? Siyempre, 50. 50 tayo. Okay. Consider ako ng iba pang point. Okay. Say, consider a point 1 meter below the water surface. Ayan. Ano naman yung pressure at that point? Yung pressure dito. So, assume natin wala yung 50 kPa. Okay? Wala yung 50. So, therefore, yung pressure dito sa point na yan is gamma ng water times yung height na 1 meter. Okay. Paano? Kung may air pressure na 50 kPa, ano na yung magiging pressure at this point? D plus 50. Tingnan nyo, kinonsider ko yung dalawang magkaibang points, pero yung change in pressure nila the same lang. Okay? Kahit saang point ka mag-consider dyan, kahit i-consider mo pa dito sa ilalim, kahit saang point, yung change in pressure the same lang, plus 50 yan. Okay? So, that is the Pascal's law. Okay? Pascal's law, in a fluid at rest in a closed container, a pressure change in one part is transmitted without loss to every portion of the fluid and to the walls of the container. So, yung change in pressure is transmitted and diminished all throughout the liquid. Okay. Actually, lumabas na to sa board exam. Yung Pascal's law. Tandaan niya, yung board exam may objective type. Hindi always problem solving. So, basa-basa din pag may time. Okay. Balik na tayo dun sa problem letter A. So, letter A, the height h in the open water column. Okay, ito yung tinatanong, ano yung value ng h? Tingnan nyo yung tube na yan na-connect at this point dito sa closed container. So, yung point na yan, gawin nating point 1. Okay? Let's solve for the pressure at point 1. Consider natin yung loob ng tank. Okay, what is the pressure at point 1? Start tayo sa surface ng water. Di ba yung pressure dyan is 50 due to this pressure? Okay. Pababa tayo sa plus. Okay. Gamma ng water, 9.81. Times yung height from the surface up to point 1. Ito yung given na 2 meters. So, 9.81 times 2. Ito yung pressure at point 1. Okay, sunod. I-consider natin yung tube na yan na connect dito sa container. Okay? So, yung pressure at this point, kakasolve lang 69.62. Pero pwede natin siyang equate, i-consider naman natin yung tube. Okay? So, yung pressure at point 1, that is equal to gamma ng liquid sa loob ng tube, which is water, times yung height ng liquid dun sa tube na H. Tandaan niya, atmospheric to ha, open yan. So, P1 is equal to gamma H considering yung tube. Okay? Yung P1, 69.62. Okay? Yung gamma ng water, that is 9.81. And H, yan na yung H, 7.1 meters. Okay? So, ganyan yung solution pag meron ng tube na nakakonect dun sa container. Okay, next, letter B. The gauge pressure acting on the bottom tank of the tank surface or bottom tank surface AB. Dito lang yan, oh. Ano yung pressure dito sa bottom? Sige, ulitin natin. Start tayo sa surface ng water. Yung pressure dyan is 50. Bababa tayo. Diretso nyo na. Huwag na kayong pumunta ng 1. Diretso sa bottom. So, plus gamma ng water times yung height ng 4. Yan na yung pivot. Pressure at the bottom, 89.24 kPa. Okay. Next. Letter C, the absolute pressure of the air in the top of the tank. Okay. Sigurado ko sa exam may magkakamali pa dito. Kasi nakita, absolute pressure. So, yung usual na gagawin, hindi natatapusin yung problem. Yung question, pupunta na siya dito, isosolve na yan, dagdagan mo na lang ng atmospheric. Mali ka. Okay? So, wag masyadong agresibo pag nagsosolve. Basahin mabuti yung problem. Absolute pressure of the air, hindi at the bottom. Okay? So, absolute pressure, the Betting equation, equal to gauge pressure na 50 plus atmospheric, walang given, gamitin na natin yung at sea level na 101.325 kPa. And yan na, may abs ka na. Diba? Yan na, 151.325 kPa. Diba? Ganun lang. Madali lang to, yung mga unit pressure. Okay?